Hello, everybody, and welcome to Question and Answer, guys. I am so excited to answer you guys' questions today, and I'm just very excited to give you guys your answers that you have been looking for. And thank you, just for giving me questions, and just thank you so much. So, welcome to my Q&A, and today, basically, what I'm gonna be doing is one of you have given me two questions, and I'm going to answer them the best I can. So I'm so excited today to just tell you guys the answers to the questions, and I'm just so excited to basically tell you guys what has happened when I do my art. So basically, our first question is from XXX Coco Bell XX. She is also a really one of my top subscribers. She comments on a lot of my videos and a lot of my posts, so shout out to her. So thank you for giving us our first question, and I'm going to answer it. So let's do that. So, basically, thank you to Coco Bell because she, gave me my question, and I know maybe not a lot of my subscribers viewed that video, but she did, so thank you. Her first question she asks is, drumroll, how long have you been drawing for? Well, I am going to try to answer this question. How long have I been drawing for? Okay, so maybe most artists can relate to me about this question because the answer is basically as long as I can remember. I always just remember having a pen or a pencil or a sheet of paper or a notebook just in my hand because honestly, they're just things that I always have had with me, and I still do. I have a lot of art supplies because I just love to draw so much. And now, I didn't used to have this, obviously. Now I have an iPad, which I can draw on, which is pretty amazing. But I used to only have paper and like different art materials, but I both like them equally, and I just love them. They're one of my favorite hobbies to do. So yeah, the answer to that question is basically I've been drawing for as long as I can remember, and yeah, see that on the screen, there's a little baby holding a notebook that technically represents I've been drawing as long as I can remember, so maybe when I was a baby, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been basically drawing for as long as I can remember. Always having a sketch pad or something in my hand to draw with. I still have tons of stacks of paper from when I was younger, and you can just see how much I've improved throughout the years. At least I think I improved. I used to draw only like stick figures and like little bloxy bodies, and that was weird. That was weird. But that was just then, and now I feel way more confident about my art. But I used to draw very differently than what I draw now. Now I draw probably a little better. I think I used to use more triangles, sticks, and straight lines, and now I use more curvy lines and ovals, and I think that's really important when you're drawing. Fast forward to now, I think I'm a pretty much better artist than I used to be. Like I said before, I used to draw like stick figures, like all that. You guys might be saying, how do you get good? And I'm just going to say this out clear, Guys, it takes tons of practice to get good at drawing. Some people think you just are naturally born with the gift to draw. And maybe that is true. Maybe you learned from your family, and maybe your family really likes to draw. But I personally think it takes a lot of practice to learn how to draw. It's not just one little thing that happens. It's like it takes quite a long time to learn how to draw. It's taken me a lot of years to learn how to draw, and it just doesn't happen in like a month or a day or something or overnight. And it doesn't just take a few hours. Maybe you could get better within a few hours, but I do not think it just happens very quickly like that. It takes a few hours. I mean, not a few hours. Why did I just say that? It takes a few years before you can actually become better than what you were. But you can learn within a few days of how to do that. But it does take a longer process. And, but I definitely think it takes a lot of practice. Now, I think I'm way better than what I used to be. And, yeah, I think, how long have I been drawing? Since I can remember. And now I think I'm way better. So that's the answer to your question. So yeah. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. The next question is also asked by, XXX CocoBell XX. Wow. That's a mouthful. I'm just going to call her CocoBell because it's a little bit easier, if that's okay with you, CocoBell. So, yeah, the next question is also from CocoBell, and she asks a question I am so excited to answer because I love this question, and I know a lot of people ask this question, and I'm so excited to answer it for you. So she asks, drum roll again. She asks, ready for this? Any inspiration. Okay, so I think I have a few inspirations, but I'm only gonna really name two. So basically, the first one I'm gonna talk about is my favorite YouTuber that I love. She's an art YouTuber, but I just basically love watching her and her process in drawing. She used to do like how to draw videos just like me, but now she does like challenges and testing out new art products or old art products, or just like comparing the two. And it's honestly really amazing. I love her videos, and I'm gonna tell you who it is. This YouTuber is, you might have heard of her, Drawing with Waffles, and it's not with waffles, it's with waffles. It's WIFF. You should go search that up because honestly, if you like art, this is the perfect YouTuber for you. Honestly, I love her. She hasn't posted in a while, and that makes me a little bit sad, but I understand why. But she's honestly a really amazing art YouTuber. I love her. I look up to her so much. She just is a very amazing YouTuber. I love her art style. She is very amazing. I love her. But she's definitely a really good YouTuber. I suggest if you love art and you sorta are, when you do art, are leaning toward the more cartoony side of things, then you should definitely watch her because she is honestly my favorite YouTuber and she is really amazing. So I really like her. So go check her out if you want to. I suggest it if you really like art, like I said before, because I really like art, and Drawing with Waffles is sort of where I started to learn my art style, where I started to improve, and watching her just sort of makes me be better. I think the first video I watched is Things to Draw When You're Bored. She says, things to draw when you don't know what to draw, but you know you want to draw. So yeah, I watched that. I think I was like very young when I watched it, and honestly, it helped me a lot. And it was just an amazing video. I love that she taught people different sort of like different things to draw when you're bored and you don't know what to draw. They're very creative ideas. I think I might have used some of her ideas in my um, things to draw when you're bored video. And yeah, just credits to her because she gave me some of those ideas. I did some of them by myself, but I think a few of those ideas were hers. But yeah, she just did a really amazing job at like just at like doing that. It was really amazing. I loved that video. I've watched it maybe like 48 times. Yeah, so I look up to her so much. She's like my favorite art YouTuber. Um, and yeah, she's just really amazing. I love how she's called Drawing with Waffles. That's such a creative name. I really look up to her. Her art is so cute. But me and her have very different art styles. Mine is more, I think, mine uses more lines. Like I said before, I still do use circles and curves. But I think I use more lines in my art style than she does. Hers is more cutesy and like she does like these cute little oval noses. I love those. I adore those. I wish I could do those on my characters. They just do not work. But her characters that she makes are so cute. They're really amazing, and she puts so much effort into them. You can tell. And I really like them. Also, she has this one character named Manga Girl, and I think it's so cute. And I loved reading that comic. It was honestly amazing. So yeah, basically her art style is so cute. I really look up to her art style. I really like it. I think she sort of taught me how to draw my bodies. I'm pretty sure I used to draw bodies very differently than what I do now. And now I think hers was sort of an inspiration to me. So yeah, she's a really amazing YouTuber. She has a really amazing art style that I totally like. And yeah, she's just a very creative person, so I really look up to that. But like I said before, we have very different art styles, but I still look up to that. So okay, yeah, as you can see, I drew just like me and her. I don't think she would ever wear a waffle on her head, but thought that would be like a cute little headband piece. And yes, go look her up if you want to. Her name is Drawing with Waffles. Her name is right above her head, so you can sort of see how it's spelled if there's any capitals. She actually doesn't have a capital D, I don't think. But also, my other inspiration is... Oh my gosh, this is going to take me a while to draw. Is... You guys, oh my gosh, I love you guys. You guys that have art channels, I watch every single time you guys post because they're so amazing. I love your art style. So yeah, they're really amazing art styles, and I love how you guys do them. So yeah, just you guys, I just look forward to seeing more of your guys' art styles, and I really love them. So also, I had this book. I don't know if I have it anymore. It was how to draw manga. And forgive me if at any point at this I say manga. I used to call it manga. Guys, no, it's not manga. It's manga. Like, stop. Like, why did I say that? It's manga. No, manga. Manga. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's manga. Yeah, so I really like that style. I'm very into like Japanese / Chinese art style. I really love it. Like anime, that sort of thing. I really love it. I do. It shows like a lot of expression. Like even if you watch the anime movies, you can see like the expression in their cartoons. It's very amazing. I love how they give it so much expression and feeling to it. You can like feel the character's feelings when you look at their face. You don't even need the sound. You can just tell like, oh my gosh, they're feeling very sad, or oh my gosh, they're feeling very angry. You can just tell that. So I really love that. And like manga or anime, I really like that. I got very inspired by manga and anime when I was younger, but I used to draw not like I draw now. It was like very manga. I think I had this book, and it was like, it wasn't even supposed to be how to draw. Maybe part of it was, but another part of it, you were like supposed to print it out and trace it, or like something. It was like for a PC. I had no idea. I think I used to cut them out of the book. No, I would print them out and then cut them out, and then I would draw on them because that's what I did. But definitely that book inspired me to what my art style is now. So guys, don't think you can just get inspiration from YouTube videos and movies and shows. No, you can get inspiration from books too. Because this definitely inspired me. I really loved this book. You would see me probably reading it 24/7. It wasn't just like this or that. It was just like a very amazing book. And I really liked it. But obviously you can see from this drawing that I somewhat draw like that, but I don't do the noses the same way. I sort of do the eyes the same way, just they're not as ovally are. They're not as oval, or mine are more circle, and I don't do the blush textures as much as I used to, and the hair is more expressive and more bouncy, and I think I do my hair a little bit more straight and like maybe a little bit more narrow. I loved it so much, and like, yeah, I loved it. It was just so much of an inspiration to me. So yeah, that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved answering your guys' questions. It was very fun, and I hope you guys get the answers you were hoping for. And I just hope that you maybe get a little bit of inspiration from this, because really hope that you guys like this video. Comment down below for more questions so I can make a part 2. Unfortunately for this part 1, I didn't have enough questions, so it took a very long time to answer all of them. So if you guys put more questions in the comment section, then I will make a part 2. So just comment and I will make a part 2. And guys, thank you so much to Coco Bell. She did such an amazing job picking out questions for me to answer, and I really liked answering them, to be honest. And she's such a nice subscriber. I love her because she comments on most of my videos. And guys, I don't know if you know this, but YouTubers really like when you comment. You get to see because they get to see like, oh, you guys have feedback for me, and now I get to use it. So thank you so much. Even if it's like bad feedback, just like give me the feedback. I love it. Goodbye, and just